What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Jackson Hole. We literally just landed, and this has got to be like, whoa, you're on the dash of the car. This has got to be the most beautiful airport that I have ever seen, like snow-capped mountains. So you land, and this is apparently like the only airport that's in a national park. So it's inside Teton National Park, which is really cool. So we are excited to show you around.
We're in Teton National Park.
Say hi to the vlog.
Video.
Yeah. Here we are. We just checked in to the place that we're gonna stay in Jackson Hole. It is called Rustic Inn and Spa Suites. We're actually staying in one of the spa suites because when I went to book it, that's all that was available. But they also have like little cabins too. But I specifically wanted to have like a balcony, and we got one. Facing some like nature, you know? It's better than being in a hotel where, you know, you're kind of just like, feel like you're in a hotel. We have a nice little balcony. Let me give you a tour. The lighting inside is not good, but as you can see, it's like a log cabin-y kind of vibe, which is like just what we wanted. So too, there's like a teepee down there, and I think it's like part of the sauna. There's a hot tub, there's little fireplace areas all over, and then you get this gorgeous view of the mountains, and I'm pretty sure there's a creek back there too, because it's literally called Creekside Inn, or Rustic Creekside. Here's our cute little balcony, and we have a fireplace that we'll have to figure out how to work it. As we were checking in, the lady also said that they have s'mores stuff set up at the campfires, which I love that, because I've been thinking about having like a s'more for so freaking long, and like we don't have fires in Florida. It's just, we just don't. All right, let's show you the inside. So, I mean, all the spa suites come with like tubs like this that I feel like nobody ever uses, but it's got that log cabin vibe, you know? We won't be spending a lot of time in here because we have so much activities planned. This is my first time seeing the bathroom. Where's the light? Is there a light? The lights are not... Okay. All right. But the good thing is too, we are like a 7-minute walk from downtown, so that's what we're about to do. We have a dinner reservation at 6 tonight at a nice little steak and game house, which I'll take you along there too. Fit check. Just got these new white Salomons. Aren't they pretty? Like, come on, the lighting's so bad. Sweater is from Dairy Boy. Little shorts are from, where are they from? Princess Polly, I think. This is the airplane fit. Smells like a bar. There we go, there we go.
That feels nice.
Alrighty, we are back at the resort. I just got cleaned up a little bit. I wasn't sure if I wanted to completely change for this restaurant. It's not like super fancy, but I did pick out a lot of outfits for this trip. So this top is also from, I believe, Princess Polly. jeans. These are literally here. Let me show you in the full length mirror, but finally got those lights to turn on brighter. Figured it out. But the downtown was super cute. We didn't even come close to exploring everything. So I'm looking forward to like going back and really like taking it all in and actually maybe like doing a little bit of shopping. Okay, ignore my suitcase. But this is the fit. So we have like a belt buckle top, flare jeans, and then platform boots. Simple, but I feel like this is just fitting for tonight. I don't know. Okay, I have the elk steak, or the elk tenderloin. That's elk, bison, and then the beef.
Elk, bison.
We followed a little path, walking to the creek. It's so peaceful. Look at the houses up there. See the teepee up there with the fire? Oh, it's hot. Good morning. We're on our way to see the sunrise at Schwalbacher Landing. I think that's how you pronounce it. We're gonna be a little bit after the sunrise. The sunrise is at 5:42, I think, and we're gonna be there at like 5:50. So that's fine. We're just there to watch the magic of the mountains. This is like apparently one of the best places to watch the sunrise. Everybody recommended it, and apparently like we're definitely gonna see a lot of photographers that line up to watch this sunrise at this spot. Like it hits the mountain and it just like makes it all really magical and like golden mountain. And I think there's like water situation too. And all the animals come out this time of the morning. Oh my gosh, those mountains are so beautiful. Stop, let me turn the camera. Gorge. I don't think we talked to you after last night's dinner. We really liked the place that we went to. It's just cool to get different kinds of protein around here, and especially like ones that are, you know, sourced from the area. Even the steak that Andy got in his flight, I thought it was really cool how they did flights of fillets. Like that's, like who does that? That's awesome. But the regular steak was really good too. Everything was great. So I recommend it if you're gonna come here to go there. We also tried to get a reservation at Snake River Grill, and that one, like, I don't know what it is about that place. Like, you need to be on it immediately to get a reservation there. So I don't know if it's really good or what, but we didn't end up getting a reservation there. We only have one other restaurant reservation, but anyway, that's besides the fact we're going to see the sunrise, and it's already looking gorgeous. This is the first time we're actually driving into Teton National Park other than landing yesterday on the airplane, so I'm excited. As expected, that was literally so magical. We were a little bit late. There was a lot of people leaving when we got there, which whatever, but I still got some really, really great photos. But maybe we'll go back for the actual sunrise. I think like the point of like the actual sun coming up hitting the mountains is it turns like a little bit pink, which I'm intrigued by that. Cameras rocking all over the place. But we got some good photos and then saw some elk, which was cool. A tip is if you ever see a large group of people stopped and they're looking at something, you gotta stop too and look at what they're looking at, because it's probably an animal. And a lot of times you see animals in the morning or like at dusk. And Schwabacher's Landing is one of the places, because of the water, that like apparently like moose like to go, but there was a lot of people there, so I'm sure that scared them off. There are a lot of photographers. Photographers really show up, show out for national parks, but now we are going to go back to our little resort, and with the spa room or whatever, it comes with like made to order breakfast, so we're gonna get that and then walk over to Cowboy Coffee downtown, famous. I'm sure you've seen it if you've done any research in Jackson Hole. Cowboy Coffee, it's just very aesthetic, so we're gonna walk there. That's one of the main coffee places I definitely want to try, so that is the plan. All right. We have the honey badger, honey cinnamon, and cayenne pepper, I think. And then what you just got a regular iced latte, right? Looks good. Delicious. All right, you guys, we're on our way to our first hike. So we're going, it was honestly a pretty hard decision to figure out which one to do today, because I don't know, we're doing our harder hike tomorrow, which I already have picked out. It's the Delta Lake hike. That one was a must for me, but the other ones I was like so torn. So we're going to look at doing one that is 4.5 miles, so it's not super bad. It's moderate, all trails moderate. It might be crowded, I don't know, probably. Here we go. Hidden Falls via Sting Lake Trail. So looks like that. So yeah, it should be a good one. From the pictures look breathtaking. So, and a lot of I always read the comments of like what people recently have said, and you know, the wildlife is always there. We got our bear spray, so that's one thing you have to get when you're coming here is bear spray. They let you rent it because like hopefully you won't need to use it, but bear spray, always keep it on you. Crazy views. The water looks so clear. I just can't believe how clear the water is. We're definitely getting in that water. This trail so far has been gorgeous. No, it's actually an out and back. We're going to a waterfall though. Hidden Falls. So bright blue over there, it's crazy. That was such a good hike. We from the all trails that I told you we did, we added in Inspiration Point 2 because honestly, so the whole trail is you go around, you start at Sting Lake, but you don't actually see Sting Lake. It's Jenny Lake that you go around, so that is like the main lake that people like to go to. So we got to see it, and we got to see Sting Lake, which is gorgeous to bright green waters. That's the last clips that I had inserted. And mountain views, lake views throughout, and then you get to where the ferry picks up. So I know a lot of people, when I was watching like YouTube videos and TikToks about coming here, they recommended the ferry or like did the ferry or whatever. Personally, we saw the line for the ferry to get like back on the ferry. Hell no. There was like markers for like an hour wait, and that line was like past the hour wait. So I don't know, that's just a little bit crazy, but I guess if you were like older or have kids or something, like it might be cool. I mean, it's cool to like go out on the water. As the day went along, the water, Jenny Lake, was starting to become like bright blue, bright green water. It was so pretty. Like, I could not get over that. Like, looking down into that water, the water was so clear. I'm so excited we actually are gonna get in the water tomorrow at Delta Lake. Today, there just wasn't like, we're trying to go out to eat. So we're on our way to Dornan's, which is one of the, it's a pizza and pasta place that is, a lot of people recommended, and it just seems like after like a good hike, I don't know, it's like 3 o'clock, so this is kind of like our lunch and dinner, so yeah.
Dude, relax. You can take some. It's like a margarita.
Alright, you guys, we literally got back from the hike like 2 seconds ago, and I changed because we are going to make custom cowboy hats. Well, at least Andy is. I'm going to observe. But this is the fit. I can't see it. Let me back up. I love this jean jacket. All denim that I usually get is from American Eagle because because American Eagle denim has never failed me ever since middle school. Making our hat. It's more complex than you think. He's gonna be a cowboy, baby. Gotta show that top turn. Let me see that feather. Other side. Other side. Other side. Yeah, there we go. Got that feather.
Quarter or 3 days. Check into a mental institution.
Good morning, guys. Day 3 of our trip. We are on our way to Delta Lake. Well, we haven't even left yet. We're still sitting in the car. But this one, this is the hike. We had coffee this morning. We had Snake River roasting, because there's also Snake River brewing and all of that. You can go ahead and start it. Yeah. It was really good. I just got a simple, what did I get? A flat white. And then he got a latte with local honey. So it's always good to have the local honey. But look at this cute hat. Bigfoot is real. What? My client got it for me because I told her that I liked her hat. And she was like, oh, I'll buy it for you and send it to you. So here we are. Drinking Jack all by myself. It's shoes in Texas, I can tell. All right, hiking snack spread quickly while we wait in line. We have dried mango, no sugar added, no sugar is needed. To dried mango, it's delicious, perfect hiking snack. Bear bells, I don't usually eat these, but a little bit of protein. Chum sticks, both beef and turkey, 2 each because we won't really be eating lunch, so. More fruit bars, this one's apple banana. It's Trader Joe's, it's literally just those 2 ingredients, so just like the other brand of these. And then apple strawberry. These retro candy, I used to have the mango kind when I was a kid. It's so good. I couldn't find the mango, but we found the red apple. They're sour and they can, you know, just moisten your mouth a little bit. And then this clean ingredient trail mix that I found at Whole Foods, it's actually banana peanut butter because there's some peanuts in it and like a little bit of like dried bananas and like cacao beans and stuff, so this is really good too. But yeah, that's all your hiking snacks. And then of course lots and lots of water, because when you're out west it's dry and you don't realize how dehydrated you're getting, like is bad. So pack your water. I'm hydrating with coconut water before, and I already had like half an electrolyte pack as well. On our way up to Delta Lake. Apparently, like most, I don't know if I already said this, most of this hike is considered moderate. We've been going up like a steady incline this whole time, but the last like half mile is gonna be some rock climbing, but beautiful views throughout. What is that? That was a loud noise. What are you saying? Alright, so we're at the point, I think, where we have to climb up. Oh my god, there's an animal. It's just a squirrel or a chipmunk. Okay, yeah, so see. Delta Lake, baby. Let's do it. It doesn't even look that bad. We'll be fine. Here we go. What are you doing?
Making sure they go the right way.
They know where to go. We'll be fine. Alright, so this is what we're working with. A boulder field. Update, still climbing. Getting his protein in. Holy shit, you guys. Let me roll up the window. That was a hike, man. 8 miles, no joke. That climb was pretty crazy. Definitely worth it though. Like, I had never seen water in like a setting like this that looks that bright blue. It was crazy. So I definitely recommend it if you are up for the climb, which you should be because it's cool. There was definitely a lot of people that were heading up that were definitely not equipped. So if you're gonna do this hike, for sure take lots of water. I even ran out just because my hydration pack was so, it's not that big because I just have a Lululemon like running vest. So water, snacks, obviously. The chipmunks are very, not aggressive, but friendly with the people, and like there's other animals up there too that kind of look like gophers. I know they're called something different, but I just don't know the name of these animals, but we saw several of those. No other wildlife did we see, but beautiful, beautiful hike on the way up. It was all switchbacks on the way up. So, I mean, you start kind of in the woods, it starts a little bit boring, and then you start to kind of climb up. The whole way up is a climb, so you're going up several switchbacks all the way up the mountain. So, it is tough, like, for sure, but it's worth it because then you can sit up at the lake for a while, take some photos, sit on the rock, eat a sandwich, whatever you want to do. And then some people did get in the water. That was kind of like, my vision was to get in the water, but the wind was also blowing and stuff up there, and I just wasn't hot in the moment, and there wasn't really a good spot where we were to like get in, and I also didn't want to take my shoes off, and I also didn't want to get my shoes wet like I did yesterday, because then walking down the whole rest of the hike would have sucked. Another thing is, I definitely got sunburned, and so did he. I had to put on his t-shirt by the end, and he had to put on my hat. That's why I don't have my hat on. What else? I was gonna say something else. Oh, the way down. Because you have to climb up. Yeah, that's hard. I feel like you're gonna have a heart attack, breathing heavy. But going down, you really have to be careful because you're like going down. There was a little bit of snow, so you just have to be careful. You'll be fine. But we literally started that hike at like what, 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
And it is now 4:35. We didn't like, we did hang out there for a while, but not that long. So definitely took a while, longer than anticipated, because I was supposed to wash my hair before dinner tonight. We're going out to an Italian restaurant tonight. I forgot what it's called. I know what it's called, but I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'll just put that in there later. But we earned this Italian food tonight. I also need some protein. But yeah, that is what is happening. So Delta Lake, great hike. Would recommend, very hard. All trails hard. Follow all trails too, because you could definitely get off the trail for sure, like we actually did. But all trails premium your phone will vibrate and let you know that you are off trail. It'll like alert you, which is really cool actually. All trails is, if you're a hiker and you're not using all trails, like I don't know what you're doing. All right guys, all ready for the restaurant. Is called Glorietta Trattoria, I think. It's only a 5-minute walk from here. But this is a fit. I literally had to get something out of it, so that's why this is wet here. But it's from Garage. It's a cute little set that I was looking for when I was shopping there. Yeah, we're about to slam some Italian food. I don't know, I'm hungry. And then, of course, I had to wear the hat because didn't have enough time to wash the hair, so this is what we get. A better look at the fit with really poor lighting. Look at this Caesar salad. Huge. This is what we need. Alright, we got bone marrow on top of focaccia bread. So it's fire. I've never had bone marrow before, but I've always wanted to try it. Alright, we got the elk bolognese. Last coffee spot in downtown Jackson Hole. For Stephanie, I also got a plain croissant. That was very good, but I already ate it, so. Focus. Hello vlog. This morning we spent our last few hours in downtown Jackson, and then I got my birthday present at Jackson Hole Jewelry. So this place is pretty bougie. They have a lot of good stuff, and their salespeople, I mean, if you have ever been to a jewelry store, sometimes they can be kind of pushy, or they can ignore you altogether. This one was one that if you walked in, they're gonna want to put it on your finger or your neck, or around your neck, whatever you're looking at. They will follow you around, especially if they catch a vibe that you're here to buy something. So my birthday present, I got a little cute necklace. This is the Teton mountain range, so the famous mountain that we've shown many times. Just adds a little bit of sparkle because I don't have like any good necklaces that I wear, so this is perfect and we love her. And now we're on our way to finally get to Mormon Row and then Oxbow Bend, so just gonna check that out. Not really any hiking, it's just walking and looking, taking photos of the beautiful landscapes, and we're on our way up to Yellowstone. I don't really know what it's gonna look like, but we're gonna kind of drive through south of Yellowstone, and our Airbnb is actually in Idaho, so that is the west entrance of Yellowstone, would be like the entrance that we're gonna take. So we will later check into that Airbnb, which is gonna be, I feel like it's gonna be really cute, so I'm excited to see it. Okay, my zoom is like broken right now. I need to figure it out. But those are bison? Bison, right? Not buffalo, or is that the same thing? They're different. Okay, they're definitely bison. So all those tiny little brown dots are bison. I really need to figure out my zoom situation. Just entered Yellowstone National Park, which is cool. We're actually not going to really stop today at any of the sites because we didn't really plan on doing that today, and turns out like to get to, we're staying like in Idaho, like I said, and our point of interest is going to be West Yellowstone. So the best way to drive through the rest of the Tetons and get to where we want to go is driving all the way up, because once you go north, you go out of the Tetons, you pretty much jump right into Yellowstone. So we just entered, got our little map, and pictures of the sign. But it just turns out that like we're gonna drive by on the road like some pretty major monuments, like the geysers, the Grand Prismatic, or however you pronounce it. Alright, so I just got my huckleberry ice cream, and then I also got a scoop of pistachio, because anything pistachio is for me. Delicious. Alright, you guys, we just arrived at our Airbnb. So West Yellowstone is Montana, so we ate dinner in Montana actually, and I got a really good local Idaho trout, lemon pepper trout with asparagus wild rice, very good. And then as you saw, we got the ice cream. But we just got to our Airbnb and it's so cute. It was a freaking haul to get up here. It's like literally like you have to have a four-wheel drive vehicle to get up here. It was kind of scary a little bit, but we are literally on the side of a mountain, so that's cool. There's also other little cabins around, which I like because I don't like being too secluded because it's creepy. So let me show you just we'll come in from the front door, but I also want to show you the front because I haven't even looked at that yet. But this is what the backyard looks like. So our backyard area is gorgeous, gorgeous mountain. There is a hot tub with amazing views that we're about to get in. And then if I back up, as you can see, it is an A-frame. I need to back up a little bit more. It's a cute little A-frame. Okay, let's go inside. Alrighty. The inside, so that's the upstairs. Our couch. Our view of the mountains. Cute little kitchenette, so it's almost like staying in a hotel. There's no like cooking anything. We have a shower slash tub, little bathroom, mirror. Very aesthetic. I'm pretty sure these are like brand new cabins. And then if we go up the stairs, which I can't wait to have to pee a million times in the night. This is the upstairs, so this is the bed, obviously, and the views. There is another cabin right there, so this is the front of our little A-frame cabin, and the views. We have a lake off in the distance there. Views from the hot tub. It's cool because it's wooden, which makes it like different. It does have jets too, which I can try and turn on. And because I'm pregnant, I can only stick my legs in, but this is fine. We're just here for the vibes. Good morning vlog. We got our coffee. We are on our way to Yellowstone to officially explore the parks. This morning we went to, in West Yellowstone, we went to the Running Bear Pancake House, which was a good spot if you just wanted like, you know, that classic diner breakfast. I just got, you know, 3 eggs and chicken sausage or whatever. And then we went to Ernie's, which that's a deli and a bakery, which it's really cute. I don't know if this is probably meant for kids, but we got, a lot of places will do bagged lunches, so sandwiches. So we got some sandwiches at Ernie's, And they come with, you know, some other little things like an apple, water, you know, all of that. So I thought that was really cute. Wanted to give them a shout out too. And then I forget where we just were for this coffee, but it's good. There's not a ton of like, there's coffee spots, but there's not like, you know, like there's no cowboy coffee here, if you're catching what I'm saying. But the downtown is really, it's cute, and like you can definitely walk around here in West Yellowstone. I know this isn't like obviously the only place to stay when you're visiting Yellowstone, but like I know some people stay north of the park. So we're just gonna check it out. Not really like set on seeing like anything in particular. I just have a few like big things that we want to see, but like if we don't see them, I'm not gonna be too upset. There's also a few like 2-mile trails that are like moderate easy that I want to do just to get some steps in, because Yellowstone seems to be a lot of like, this is where the site is that we're gonna see. You park your car, you walk a little bit until you can see that site, walk around it, whatever, and then you get back in, because Yellowstone's huge, it's massive. So that's what it appears to be anyway, but we'll find out. Damn, I wish I had my hands. Alrighty, you guys, day 1 Yellowstone done. We just waited a really long time to watch the Old Faithful geyser go off. So yeah, that was cool. I guess there was other like geysers smaller going off like right before that. Honestly, I thought looked cooler because it was, I don't know, it's just like water.
It was underwhelming. Really underwhelming. Don't go, so I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, some people thought it was cool. It's cool, it's definitely cool, but I don't know about like waiting that long. My only thing about Yellowstone so far is I don't like, this is gonna sound really bad, I don't like being around people at all. Like, there's too many people here because it's easy. You drive around, you see things. So then like, I kind of knew it was gonna be like this, like before we even decided to like plan this trip or whatever. I was like, well, Yellowstone's right there. I want to go to see it because it is one of the biggest national parks, and it's the US's first national park, so, or it might be the first of all time, which is really cool, right? Like, it's a literal super volcano. That's pretty cool. But let me show you what we got at the gift shop. I'm like totally mangling this map. We got a poster because we're collecting posters from all of the cool things. Like, we have a lot of posters from national parks. So we got one of those. I'm not gonna open it up. But look at this little baby for our little girl. It's so cute. So cutesy. And then I also got a mug. I like the color of this one. So I love coffee mugs. When I don't really go for like t-shirts sometimes if there's a cool one, but I like coffee mugs and I like hats, and we also got a hat that he's wearing. So yeah. And we're gonna share the hat, so maybe. But yeah, so we're on our way to dinner. This is one of the places that I had noted down on my itinerary when I was looking. It is called Madison Crossing Lounge. All right, you guys, me in the car again. It is the last day here in Jackson Hole, Montana, Idaho area. Instead of doing our last day at Yellowstone, we decided to do a little exploring, and we are going to Big Sky, Montana. So we're all actually almost there. It's the morning time, so, and it's also my birthday, so we want to watch the US World Cup soccer game. And we're gonna get some breakfast and coffee and just explore the area, really. So Big Sky is a ski snowboard town. Obviously in the summer they kind of turn those kinds of vibes into more outdoorsy. Maybe we'll find a gondola to ride or something. Big Sky gondola. We just got on, going all the way to the top.
You said it is right.
Hello YouTube, I am home now, but I just wanted to wrap up this vlog with a few finishing words or maybe some recommendations if you're going out to Wyoming, Montana, Idaho. First is what we liked, what we didn't like. And you could kind of already tell the vibe, like we loved Jackson Hole. So that was a hit, really cool town. Not very big, but it had a lot to explore. And obviously like the Teton Mountains being right there is just so magical, so amazing. So if anything, we might have spent more time there rather than driving to Yellowstone, which we didn't really love. It was cool to see, and I at least wanted to see it once. I kind of knew that I wasn't gonna like it, like I said, well, or like it as much as the Tetons, just because I'm like such a hike, earn the views type of person that if you just like drive to the sightseeing, it's just not the same because everybody's there and it's like Disney World and there's too many people. So that part, Yellowstone's also massive. So it's just a lot more driving, a lot more sitting. Idaho, the place we stayed in Idaho, love it. I will link the Airbnb in the description because I got a lot of questions on that on Instagram. And West Yellowstone was interesting. I mean, it's a good place to stay. Like there's places around, just not like what I expected a little bit. Like I expected just like a little bit, I don't know, nicer maybe. Not that it's not nice, it's just like it's a interesting like vibe. But besides the fact, I do recommend all of the trails we did. I can link those. I recommend getting All Trails Premium, like I said, so you can make sure that you're on the right path and you do all of the trails that you want to do and like it's appropriate difficulty and all of that. As far as like seeing animals, the best time to do it is early morning or nighttime. Food recommendations. So we ate a lot of steaks. I tried to pick like local, like if there was like a local option on the menu, like the most local things. Steaks, elk, bison. I got my bison chili that I wanted to try. And then the last thing is the rainbow trout from, I think it's from Idaho. And then of course, huckleberry, which I actually wanted to try like actual huckleberries, but I couldn't find like just the fruit. It was always just like sugar, like candy, or you know, other syrups and stuff like that. But I did want to try like just like a regular huckleberry from them, because that's their like local jam. I did try the ice cream, that was fire. So that's as far as food like that would be like my recommendations to go for. And the hat making, if you're into that, we really liked that experience. So I will try to find what the place was called that we went to and put that in the description as well. Maybe I'll just put my whole itinerary in there because I did spend a lot of time planning this itinerary for this trip. But I hope you guys like this little travel vlog. Thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you hopefully soon.